Hi everyone, I'm Dave Mulvaney here with Mike Godwin today. We're going to be previewing this weekend's games, which is week 8 of the A Division.
We're Schultzless.
Yes,
Suspended him again.
we had to. He was out of control. And he had a good game shooting this past week. So
We didn't want him to talk too much about his shooting, so we suspended it.
It was good for him. First up, Mike, we have STP versus Drunk Monkeys. 4 o'clock here, or 4 o'clock at Tappan.
The STP team, I mean, I'm impressed by them, but they just can't win.
Yeah, but what about no Danny Rodriguez? Is this team pretty much done without Danny?
You think if they had Danny this past weekend, they would have won?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think they would have.
Did they play ACC?
I mean, losing Danny would be the same thing as like they
Losing
lost.
me or something, right?
I was gonna say like if Damon Vance was injured too, it'd be the same thing. They need all their pieces there.
Yeah.
I mean, we know Dorsey brings his shot come playoff time, but at his age, can you really count on it?
Exactly. He's just here for the pictures, I think.
I think so
He likes
too.
the pictures.
Yeah, he gets in a couple, shares them with friends and family. So who are you taking?
We got STP Drunk Monkey. I got Drunk Monkey. I know I don't usually do that, but they're coming off a loss to.
You've gotten sauce since we took a break from the video.
Who'd they lose to this past weekend?
Don't worry about it. We're not even talking about
Thank
last week's
you.
game. We're just talking about the games
They
coming up.
lost to the Crew,
I
like
knew they lost to. We
I
just
always
weren't
say
talking
they're
about it.
going to. But they're going to come back strong this week. They're going to win 75 to 68.
Now, Drunk Monkeys 5-2,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have STP at 1-6. Who needs this game more?
I would say STP so they can avoid playing Drunk Monkey or the Crew in the first round of playoffs.
Yeah, but, I don't know. I don't even know if this game matters for STP. They're going to face one of the top teams either way.
If they win, well,
That would be 2 wins. It still puts them
Yeah, I
tied
think-
for like last.
true. So Drunk Monkey needs it to probably stay in the 2 seed.
Yeah, so Drunk Monkey, I think, needs this game.
Yeah. Steve, get your troops ready.
Next up, we have the best squad versus in the mix. The best squad is coming in with a record of 4-3, in the mix at 2-5.
So in the mix means this one too.
In the mix with their closer, Zane Schneider, hitting the game winner last weekend.
Yeah. That's big time.
Video of it, check it out on our page.
That's big time. I mean, does that turn their whole season around, you think?
I think it could.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a chance. But they are playing a very, very good best squad team.
Yeah, who just had all their players this past weekend, then they lost.
Who they lose to?
WSI.
Yeah, WSI.
Mike Hubbard led WSI.
Yeah. Who you taking in this one?
I'm gonna go in the mix. They're hot right now. 65 to 62. Zane may or may not hit another game-winning three.
Do you think the game's on the line? It has to go through his hands.
Yeah, he's got the hot hand right now. Obviously, he made the last shot. of the game. So he's the hottest right now.
You're clearly going off of, the emotions of a game winner. I can see that. But best squad's going to win this game.
To imagine if it was like Zane's shot was just in an NBA stadium with 20,000 people there.
Yeah,
How cool that'd be.
Everyone would have went nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a game winner
So it's
earlier this season. So.
I did, but it was almost like it was an away game for them.
Okay, Mike, since we don't have Zane here to talk about it, you
Mhm.
did hit a game winner earlier this season. Can you tell us, goes through your head after you hit a game winner?
Well, I knew it was going in anyway, as soon as it was going up.
I mean, what went through your head after that? After it went through?
Nothing. You act like you've done it before.
You act like, or you really think I've done this before?
I've done it before, plenty of times.
So no big deal.
No big deal. No.
Zane?
Did you see Zane? He gave one little chest bump, and that was it. That's enough. He's done it before.
Okay,
He's done it before.
fair enough.
And the mix has done it before. They've been here before.
Next up, we have ACC Air Force One coming in at 3-4, going up against Triple Threat coming in at 3-4. So pretty much the winner of this game finishes the season 500, and the loser ends up facing a pretty tough team. So this is a pretty big game right here.
Who's
This may be the
Triple
game
Threat
of the
Hill?
week. Triple Threat and ACC, Air Force One.
Is Triple Threat gonna have all their guys there again?
It's almost playoff time.
Or is that once every blue moon we see that?
Triple Threat has a lot of sharpshooters. Jake Royal, Nate Francis, Brendan O'Brien.
I've seen them play. They lost in the semifinals last season. I don't know if you remember. In a close game.
Who you taking in this one?
Triple Threat. They're gonna have everyone. They're gonna hit about 35 3-pointers.
Yeah, this is kind of I mean, Air Force One is obviously they're a little younger than Triple Threat, so they're going to try to control the pace. But I just don't know if Air Force One is going to have enough discipline on defense to cover the 3-pointers from all their shooters.
It's going to be an offensive game, definitely.
So I mean, if anyone can get them ready to play, though, it's Brian Salter.
Yeah, I see it being like an 88-81 game, high scoring.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Air Force One in this one. I just Triple Threat came off that win this past week and they had everybody, but I don't trust them to have everybody until playoffs. So that's what I'm going with. Next up,
You're only as good as your last performance, right?
and you're only as good as who shows up to play.
They had everyone in their last performance.
I mean, if Triple Threat has a game and we show up to play with them, they're not very good at it.
I don't know.
Unless they need a game winner, right?
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Tigers coming in at 5-2, going up against WSI 4-3.
It's a big game for the Tigers. Huge game.
It's a huge game for WSI.
Yeah, but I'm saying huge game for the Tigers because they need that second seed.
I mean, didn't the Tigers beat the Crew earlier in the season?
Yeah, but that means the Crew would have to lose this week, and that's not going to happen.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I know. But Tigers is going for that 2 seed, and that's huge for them.
Last game, Tigers were missing Rock Anderson and Corey Lemons, and Marky D dropped 40 points. But clearly in the A division, one player cannot put the entire team on their back and get a win. They do need the supporting cast.
Yeah, that's why we call it team basketball.
Just saying.
It's no I in team, right?
Like you're going off on a tangent here. I'm just saying. Well, the Tigers are going to show up.
Yeah, they'll be there. Rock will be there. Corey will be back from injury.
Okay. I don't know.
They're going to win this game. As much as I love my coverage squad, Tigers are going to win this game 75-62.
You know what? I'm going WSI this week in the win.
Of course you would.
WSI is going to beat the Tigers. I don't care if they have full strength. I don't care who shows up. WSI is winning this one.
Mm-hmm.
Going with Mike and his boys, WSI.
Nah. Dan's not here for 1 week and you take over his stupid picks.
Come on. Next up, we have Brothers versus the Crew. Brothers coming in at 2-5. The Crew sitting at top the entire league right now at 6-1.
They'll be 7-1. I don't have to say much about them. I mean, they're the best team in the league. Won a championship. Have 2 championships in this league. They have a good chance of getting the 3rd this week or this season too.
Yeah, I think there's a few teams that have a chance of taking down the season.
Yeah, but you know me and the Crew.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure if Brothers is a team that has a shot to win it this season. I think they need to. Every season it seems like they shuffle their team around, and I think you need to. Look at the Crew. How long have they been together?
Long time.
The core's been together.
Yeah,
they had a piece here and there.
Yeah.
But Lucky only fills in pieces that he knows will fit.
Mm-hmm. That's why he's got so many championships as he does.
Yeah. So I think the Crew is going to. I think they're gonna beat up on Brothers pretty good.
Yeah, they're gonna win by 25.
But how many points is Reese gonna get? He dropped 39 against us, didn't he? 38.
Yeah, he'll get his. I mean, he'll get his 20 points probably.
Okay.
He was an all-star.
Yeah.
20 points in a 25-point loss. That's all it is.
All right, that'll wrap it up this week for our A Division picks. We will see everyone on Sunday. Like we said in the beginning of the show, this is going into Week 8 We are off the following week, which is the weekend after Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people travel that weekend. And then playoffs will start the weekend after that. Anything for you, Mike?
Nothing for me.
All right, we'll see everyone on Sunday.